two-step. I can mentally two-step real good. Like in my mind, when it's going on, but then I look down and my feet ain't moving. I got a special guest in the building with me, none other than Mr. Pastor Carlton Lynch. How you doing?
Doing well, sir. I can't dance either. Don't be. You just can't two-step or you can't dance, period.
No, I can dance now. I ain't out there like you do.
I'm gonna come to the leverage and see if you dancing.
No, I ain't out there dancing either. I'm just saying if the situation calls for it,
you can't do it.
I can get down if I
can't do it.
Yeah, but
can't do the let you slide just too much.
No, I can't do the wobble.
Oh, no,
see, look, I can't do the wobble. I can't do the biker shuffle.
What's that new one the kids doing?
It's a new one every
week. What's that name?
That ain't the new one. That's the old one. That's the whip name.
I can't do that either.
Yeah, but that one a little easier to do.
Is it?
Yeah, but that's the old one.
I thought about even getting some dance lessons because I'm too black not to be able to do nothing.
And you got no rhythm at all?
No.
So you can't slow dance, or you can't do nothing from side to side?
She gonna leave early.
You can't even fake dance.
No. I mean, you know what most people, even back in the day when we used to have the morp,
Mm-hmm.
I used to just be the one in the corner, bobbing the head.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
man.
Cool, like, nah, I'm cool.
Yeah,
Let's
like,
dance.
Hurt my leg, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I tripped. You know what I'm saying?
So you got two left feet. That's
Yes, sir. I ain't got it. Even when the Holy Ghost get to moving in church, I be wanting to.
But you just stand there and
I just stand there and just clap and act like I'm a dance. But never.
That's when you start to move like, you know, I ain't
gonna do it. I'll tear this church up.
You gotta hit him with that one. Oh man! Now since the month of February, you have been doing your Black Empowerment Thursdays. Kicked off things with the very colorful Dick Gregory.
That's my friend.
Yeah, he's something else. And then last week was Dr. Marvin Sapp was in town for 2 days. And so tell us what you got going on tonight, this Thursday.
Today is I'm bringing in a community activist, Pastor Corey Brooks out of Chicago, Illinois. He pastors New Beginnings Church, Chicago, one church, and 3 locations.
Wow.
And people don't know that Fort Wayne is one of the locations. New Beginnings Church Chicago, New Beginnings Church Atlanta, New Beginnings Church Fort Wayne.
Okay.
And so I'm bringing in the overseer tonight, visionary, but very radical, innovative. His approaches to ministry and just life is ridiculous. And so he's coming in today, and we're going to be at New Joshua, Joshua Temple on the corner of Hudson Castle and McKinney at 7 o'clock. And we're going to be talking about dreams. You know, a lot of people, you know, there's some people that like what you do, but they don't know how to do it. They don't know what's the first steps, you know, and people think that you possibly just started it, you know, since B96 or even the previous, but there were some things that you were doing in high school that had, and I think we got to take our time, because anytime you start talking about Dr. Martin Luther King or Black History Month, you always equate Black History Month to dreams, you know, to the I have a dream. That's what it's connected to. And I'm trying to get blacks and our people, if I can say, how do you really do it? When is the right time? When do you launch? How do you know it's your season to do it? You know, people right now, they can hate, might as well celebrate. You know what I mean? I can reach 20,000 plus people with just one tweet.
Right.
You know what I mean? It didn't just happen. You know what I mean? I'm talking about, I was on social media with MySpace, you know, trying to push. And so I think with him coming, he's going to talk about the longevity, how to stick with it, even when you're not making any money.
Right.
You know, stand on the grind, even when dates not coming in, you know, that you got to stay consistent. And then the professionalism that goes with it. A lot of our businesses fail because it's too rigged. You know, if you got on the sign 10 o'clock, but you ain't coming in to 10:40, then you still need 15, 20 minutes to get the grease. I mean, it just goes a lot with it.
Right. And even with dreams in general, I tell people, like, I never dreamed to be on the radio. That wasn't my dream. I always wanted to be a famous actor or movie star. But I knew that this was a part of the arts, you know what I'm saying? So I just made sure that I was constantly involved in letting my talent be something that I can make a living off of. And then when the opportunity came for me to be on the radio, I just happened to be prepared because I was preparing myself for something along this line, you know what I'm saying, my whole life. And just like you said, sometimes, you know, I've been there where the gigs weren't coming in, and that's how I'm just making a living. Had to go get a regular job, which was nothing wrong with that. Because with me, to take care of mine, I'm gonna do whatever. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for calling Centennial Wireless, where customer satisfaction is our #1 goal. Hi, my name is Kirsten. May I have your account or mobile number starting with the area code first, please? I never forget that because if I Centennial Wireless.
Well, it sounds like you want your job back.
No, I'm just saying, if this don't go right and I gotta take care of mine, that's what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And dreams, I think you never let them go, because still to this day, I want to be a famous actor on TV. Like, I will die with that dream. I will die pursuing that dream. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's important when it comes to
and you know, I'm gonna tell you one thing. People in Fort Wayne, we just talking about our city tonight. Some people are restricted because of their location, and they feel like they you know, it's based on, you know, you can't get to your destiny because of where you live. But there's some successful black people in our city. I mean, you look at, I'm going to be interviewing people tonight. You look at the Tony Irvings. You look at the Veronica Towns. You look at the Joe Jordans. I mean, you look at the Michelle Chambers. You look at the Danita Washington. I'm going to be interviewing them tonight because they just didn't get, it just didn't happen today. Joe grew up poor. You know, mother died when he was a kid, but that didn't stop him. You know, my thing is, I was adopted when I was 2 years old. Still don't know who my parents, my biological parents are. You know, all of us got some type of story, you know what I mean? But you can't let your story dictate your destination and where you're headed. And people think that it's based on a geographical location. And people always say, when I get my taxes, I'm moving to Dallas. I'm moving to Indianapolis. I got to get out of here. Check this out. When you move to Dallas, when you get to Indianapolis, the first person you're going to meet is you. You got to take you with you. You know what I mean? So if you didn't have gas money in Fort Wayne, trust me, it's going to be a monster in Dallas.
Or Indianapolis.
And I said on Woody's show yesterday, I said, people, and this is so good, man, I really wish we had time to chop it up, because people always love to talk about what they don't want, but never take out the time to talk about what they do want. You know, we talk about what man we don't want, what woman we don't want, but you got to give God something to work with. You know what I mean? What do you want? You say you don't want no man to beat you, but do you want one? Can he be unemployed and not beat you? I mean, let's talk about what you do want. And I think that even with dreams, that we got to be strategic. I'll be talking to some people that may start doing the tea, you know, selling the tea. They may start doing the travel agency. But check this out. That don't mean you're supposed to quit working at Centennial.
You're right.
You know what I mean? Some people, they get this idea and they just quit everything. I'm done. You know what I mean? Now, but look, but some people that works for it, shout out to Parkview Hospital, James Scott at TGIF Mobile, he was working at Parkview. He was there almost, if not 20 years, right at it. And he started that shop, TGIF Mobile, and resigned from Parkview. And you look at it right now, he's 3 locations. You know what I mean? So you got to know when is the time to move. You can't have 5 kids talking about, I'm just going to do tea, you know what I mean? And you still got child support, you still got rent. I'm not saying that can't happen, but there's you got to wait for that green light.
And that is very important to know when to move and when to activate, especially when it comes to your dream, man. A lot of times it's hard for people to let go of something that they have been focusing on for so long. If I've had this dream of being whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's hard to let go of that dream, but sometimes you got to realize, like, you know what? Maybe I won't be a rapper. Maybe the rapper ain't the thing that's going to happen for me. Or ladies, you know, maybe modeling ain't that thing that you're going to do. You know what I'm saying? At some point, you have to take control of your life and say, you know, I got to make sure that I can take care of myself and my family. So what time is the thing going on tonight?
7 p.m. Tonight and tomorrow. We're doing it 2 days. So it's going to be at 7 o'clock. And we're going to do Q&A, the whole 9. Different businesses are going to be there, set up, and so forth. So I believe it's going to be phenomenal.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight is Empowerment Thursdays, Black Empowerment Thursdays of Black History Month, being brought to you by my buddy Carlton Lynch at Parkview. Thank you. Big shout out to them, man, for getting behind such a powerful. I'm just saying, real talk, man. Parkview just really has put their foot in the community, man. You know what I'm saying? They sponsor a lot of things on our show. And, you know, when Tom Joyner came, you know what I'm saying? Like, they are really getting behind our community. Not talking about what they're going to do. They're actually doing it. And
one meeting and out.
Right.
Like, I was in the meeting 30 minutes.
Right.
Pastor love it.
And I think that's awesome, man. I think that's just big shout out to Parkview for just shining light, you know what I'm saying, on this part of the community and you know, helping us.
Yeah, and we need to do something one day, Keith. Maybe we can do it together. We need to do something where we just honor major sponsors throughout the city. Okay. When you think about Lee's Chicken, you know what I mean? They never even show up to anything, but they support it. You know what I mean? Parkview Health haven't been there all month, but they supporting it. And I think we should do something to really show them some love.
I'm down for that. So thank you once again for stopping by, Pastor Lynch. Remember, y'all, tonight at Joshua, that's right there on Hezekiah, right?
The umbrella church.
The round church, yeah, right there on Hezekiah Castle at 7 o'clock tonight. Make sure you get out there. And it's Corey Brooks.
Out of Chicago, Illinois.
Make sure
Rooftop Pastor.
There it is, the Rooftop Pastor. Make sure y'all come check him out tonight at Joshua's Temple with Carlton and Parkview.